Everybody, I'm gonna do a late night Sunday stream. It's gonna be chill farm sesh, I think. Update from last stream. Went through, killed Patriarch, killed Matriarch, then killed Divinity. Patriarch is actually the only one where we paused, and looking back on it, didn't need to. Matriarch, where my previous character killed her before I saw any of the one-shots. This character had to see them. Super easy. You really don't have to be too worried unless you get like tripped or some shit on this fight. So I was pretty surprised. The unique we dropped, I was really excited about for a bit, but it would have been better on our hybrid Witch Hunter. Sadly, that character died. But we got Decree of Acuity, and this is you're blind, and then the effect of blind is reversed, so you get 20% more accuracy in evasion. In general, that's it's really strong, but I thought maybe the effect, like on the tree, when you have, increased effect of blind, by some amount, let's just say blind. There's a bunch of spots here where increased blind effect, etc. I thought maybe that would count for that helmet on yourself. And then as soon as I read it, I was like, oh, clearly not. So we're probably not going to be using this helmet. Gives you a ton of evasion. It gives you less armor because it gives you the armor before any percentage increases, essentially. It's like we have 2,500 evasion. If I threw this on, it's not giving me 20% of 2,500 or 25,000. It's giving me 20% of our armor before it gets juiced, essentially. Or evasion before it gets juiced. So this is really, really, really good for a hybrid armor evasion character, but not very good for a evasion ES character. Yeah, that was a lot of fun last stream. I liked the thumbnail. Everything about it was sick. And I feel like I got a little bit of my mojo back when it comes to PoE2. I am, again, busy this upcoming week. I think we'll do Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Maybe even skipping Friday. Because I'm going to be packing all week. And that'll be the last day before I actually move. So, like, let me think about that, actually. Desk is probably the last thing I'll pack up, but I will have it. Yeah, no stream Friday. I haven't decided how long we stream tonight, but a few hours. Yeah, today, just kind of chill. Just got a little bored. Been playing some Deadlock. I got my Deadlock mojo back. I think I'm like everything in my life right now. I can keep these good momentum forward. I think I'm gonna be just okay. But when it comes to PoE, what ended up happening was I just started doing maps for the sake of pathing. So like we did every single one of these maps on last Friday's stream, which is probably about 20 maps in 2 hours. And as soon as I started to approach it like that, I felt like I was enjoying the game more. We also leveled, I think, 3 times across a few maps, and it's because we weren't running T15s until this day. So right now we're going to do the same. I'm going to head down here, pat down to Ritual, and get Ritual going. Let me check if we have any Overseer tablets. We do. And now we get access to plus, we get 4 mods on them. That'll be good. If we want to look at my skill tree, I finished out the Essence. We might have to Essence. And Corrupting might actually be really hard on SSF, so that's kind of fucking annoying. But we got up to the Essence side, took all the Essences, it's fine. Path all the way up. Chance for tablets not to be consumed. All the good stuff. We got every single one that gives you exceptional item drops, so we can get our own exceptional items. Yeah, that's about it. I think we spec'd into effectiveness wherever we could. Is that the case? No, that's huge. Okay. I should have pathed over here. Next 8 maps we do or whatever. Put them in this direction. How close are we to some towers, actually? Curious. One free one there, and then we're gonna path down to this one. So both of those, let's do this tower first. And I should probably be okay to 3 mods. It's the one mod we can't, or one of the mods we can't run. How about 4 with, yeah, that's fine. And then, what's it gonna do? We get an extra tablet now, if I want. If I'm gonna be doing this quickly, let's just go precursor. I don't really care. And when it comes to the actual builds, I have about like 9 or so points that are pretty flexible right now. Where I put them for stream on Friday, which was bossing, we ended up going for, let me see here. I could hop into, oh, I can't hop into maps with spilled, fuck. He's playing softcore trade. I put the 9 points into energy shield recharge rate, start of recharge, sorry. And matters a lot for bossing, right? If I run out of my 2 cooldowns of convalescence and I'm getting chunked, you're essentially just gonna die. So I put a bunch of points into that. It'd also give me a good amount of deflection, so we're still cruising on deflection. But in general, this character is really strong. The armor pieces we have are not good. The mace is, like, could just be end of game still. Falconer's jacket. 5% move speed on that? Let's go, dude. And I'm now realizing it is because we weren't running T15. So today, running T15s for the first time. We should be picking up a lot of bases that we can craft on, and if we're lucky, get some pretty good upgrades here. But yeah, definitely going to be more of a chill stream. I hadn't yet gotten the urge to farm off stream, although I did pull up the game a few times. I have gotten the urge to maybe make a new builds on softcore, so I might go that direction, but that'll be something I think through, because I have chosen the hardest road of being a content creator without any real tie to any of these leagues right now. SSF hardcore is definitely my favorite to stream long term, but it limits my creativity pretty heavily. So it's very similar to the Mace Druid, I feel like. The build ended up being, sorry, like the gameplay ended up being really basic. The build was actually a lot of fun gear-wise and passive tree-wise for the Druid. Not so much with the Monk just yet. I think that's because we haven't looked too deep into the unique gloves. I've looked pretty substantially into the rare mod on gloves. It's like if we really wanted to craft, go in that direction, that's something we can look into. I think we do have to ascend again. I feel like that'll be helpful because there is a few different things that we could do. So we need Hollow Form. I don't know if we need the Stone Fist one. It's incredibly strong defensively while mapping. And because we're hardcore, why would we not? So we're almost definitely going to keep it. But when it comes to the other 2 points, like the gloves, technically we're just using rares. We're just using the gloves for extra stats. It isn't anything too great. I don't know why these are showing up as so small. I feel like that's probably a better base than mine, right? Maybe not. How's it going, Kaka? Kaka? The stream, we're just chilling. Hopefully this is a double boss fight, I think. But I think it's chilling. Our character survives Divinity. How hard could these 2 be together? Honestly, could be pretty hard. We'll see. It's pretty sketch. And let me actually get into... The game plan is mostly rolling slams to armor break. And once the armor break, triple or double hollow form. This is a little weird though. Why this shit's taking no damage and no stun. Oh, dodged right into it. What else was I looking at? I wish we got a different unique. I think the boots from Divinity could have actually been really strong with our setup, because we're doing so much dodge rolling already. Get into melee range so I could leech. I don't know what these pools of goo on the ground are. There's so much degen in this game that's I feel like really punishing for melee. Not so punishing for ranged. I feel like if you I watched somebody do really modded out Grand Expedition map where they'd like put a bunch of mods together and like the final rune was just insane for them. I had a very similar experience this league, and it feels like there's just situations where if you're not playing, I almost killed. If you're not playing ranged, I don't even know if you're allowed to clear. Brutal. This guy in the center has chunked me twice, surprisingly. So, depending on the map mods, this could have been a death, but I was just here to get the 4 points. And then we're gonna pat down and get another 4 points, and then we're gonna keep it chiller than this map was. This was a little sketch. Although we did get 3 fairly good bases. Spilled, hit me up. Man, I should have messaged Spilled. I don't know. Tough, man. Get this. Okay, we get the 2 tablets. The +4, we're headed over here to get our rare monster nodes, which I just didn't realize I'd skipped. Gonna head down to Ritual. So I cut myself off. Just go here. When it comes to the plan for today and why, at least for the Mace Druid, I felt like I kept the build simple. It was because I was enjoying the item and the tree. Basically, it was the first time we were going ES ever. So it was really cool to see and learn all of that stuff. Going ES a second time, Monk feels way more straightforward. We don't have access to ES Leech at the moment, but we haven't really needed it because you're not getting hit so much, right? Not every ability's hitting you, so you can just get the recharge passively, at least in maps. So the tree's been a little more boring, and because of that I need to change some of the playstyle up, I think. And what we're going to do is hopefully try out Refutation. The issue is that the one we have is level 20. I don't think you can downgrade gem levels in this game. So we have to take either level up to level 90 so we can use it, or just get lucky and luck into another one. But I feel like every time I've seen it lately, it has been level 20, which is kind of fucking annoying. So we'll see. But what Refutation is the like a block, and then it applies the parry debuff, which is 50% more damage. I don't know how dangerous it is. There's a chance on, I think it counts like your stun buildup. We don't have very good stun thresholds. I have no clue how it's going to feel in a map. I don't know how it's going to feel while bossing. No clue. But I do want to test it out. And if it is something that we can use, that would give us a good chunk of damage, as well as just something we can... Positionally, you have to like get into the right spot for it, I'm guessing. So that could be pretty fun. Otherwise, we've added... I mean, we've got Bleed on our setup right now, even though it's not too crazy. We've already got Deodres. We've been just talking about parry. I looked back into crits, so going back to hog hunts compared to the mace that we have, it's always going to be less damage, and it's going to be spikier damage. So me swapping off, not only it was a vibe check for me, like I was really enjoying hog hunt when we were critting, and then I really wasn't when we weren't. So all that comes down to is just the fact that there's not enough. Like, I would have to put crit on this mace, and it's not, like, we'd have to get whittling, and even whittling I think is going to rip a different mod off. So with our current weapon, I don't think it's gonna be worth. That is a triple. What the fuck is that? Rogue Exile, dude. And it's hunted by... What is this? He's next to a shrine. I'm wondering if the shrine's gonna be fire. Stun and block. Interesting. When I get it, we'll see. I wasn't expecting it to go and fit into the builds, but... I think I skipped this thing. What the fuck about the items he's got? They need to just remove whatever this... I guess I could spec in to, like, stop enemies from healing or whatnot. I wonder if there's one for blind. Either way, it's just like a sustained fight until they run out of their flash charges. Oh, and he's got 18,000 armor. I'm just gonna skip it. If he heals back up off this triple here. Alright. A little bit of sunk cost, but I think we got him now. I think he's got no more. And Sunder, dude. Isn't level... Yeah, you might be right, which means we're fucked. Because I'm only going to be doing T15s tonight. So I think we're just going to have to... We're 87, we'll get to 90. But if what Darlick said, then... I mean, it's going to be a problem either way. It also doesn't change the build-up too significantly, right? Oh, fuck. Dowsing? We needed dowsing. Holy shit. Finally found one. Might divine our belts. But in reality, we're just gonna... We need to craft a new belt today, too. Maybe I'll go Breach. Oh, Breach for the Strength Belt would be really good, actually. Holy. Did not even think about that. It's just going to take us a lot of juice for that. When it comes to different builds, though, I actually had a concept I kind of wanted to work out, which was just like a max Moronic Ward setup. I am new to the game. Tell what build and skills you're playing. What's going on? Yeah, let me clear this map real quick, and I'll show you in a bit. It's a monk, but we're using maces instead of a quarterstaff. But if you wanted to use a quarterstaff, which is way more common, this build is identical, or like not identical, but like you can make a build almost 1-to-1 with this, but you end up using Whirling Assault instead of what we're doing right now, which is Sunder. Dangerous, but I think we're chilling. I guess I can take those 9 points and become immune to poison. That'd be worth it. Full gloves. Falconers. Dude, what is this item? Haven't seen it at all. Now we're just swimming in it. Not the way to the boss. I wasn't paying attention when we had Deli up. I don't know where I'm going. We're getting a lot of good essences now, though, for crafting. We'll be able to put essence resistance on whatever suffix we want from now on out. I feel like over there is where the boss is, but we'll loop back in. So for this character, when we were leveling, I got to use Rolling Slam Bone Shatter, which is one of my favorite leveling combos all time. You get a bunch of stuns. I don't actually know how often quarterstaff stun in campaign. I know a lot of the skills use freeze, chill and freeze, whereas maces are more stun heavy. And then you also get access to Leap Slam, but these are more trade-offs as opposed to maces are better than quarterstaffs. Just a very different playstyle, and for some reason I play mouse and keyboard, and I really like how maces feel. This league we accidentally played WASD on like the first zone, and I really hated it for maces. So I kind of have a feeling that a lot of people who hate maces are probably playing WASD. Which is to say, though, that I really don't want those players to make GGG change how maces work and like ruin it, because I think the shit feels great. So definitely a lot of fun with that. I could have technically gone Hammer of the Gods at any point as well. I didn't, because it'd be like way too same-ish. Although Hammer of the Gods on bossing probably would have made things a little bit easier. But we've mostly been using Rolling Slam for armor break right now into a double or triple Sunder setup. And I still want to get my damage higher. But it's not my #1 priority right now. We also leveled our shit up to the point where mana's an issue, and Hollow Form doesn't leech mana for you, because it's technically these enemy guys doing it for you. That's super annoying. I haven't found a solution to that just yet. It's just us rolling slamming. And then I might have to rethink this effectiveness strategy. If I go effectiveness on the passive tree, bosses are just going to be taking way less damage. And I don't think we have enough juice for this to be nearly as fun as I'd like it to be. There's no... I mean, you get access to a bunch of different shit. If you wanted to go crit maces, going monk's way better. Going monk, this little hollow form setup that I got going on, these like little dudes I'm spawning in, that's a skill that's only available for monk. So like this build can't exist. Oh fuck. I forgot that was about to happen. Keep an eye out for when she tries to go for the one shot. But no, I'm just... oh, there it is. I've played Maces on Warrior every single league like 10 plus times over. So I'm just... I'm trying to do new stuff while doing the same kind of stuff. So different but same. I did know about the daze stuns. I feel like it's like kind of winds focused, but I just didn't know if people actually ran it. I haven't seen too many of the monk leveling builds. Okay. I can craft this shit while I'm here. Yeah, throw that out. Yo, what the fuck? 35 boost speed boots from a default map? What are we talking about? What? I guess. Pale the Crown King if I wanted to go. Thorns. Grab that. We could also just keep pushing for the boss. Let's just keep pushing for the boss. Is there a way to make campaign faster? Gotta get good. Just kind of how it works. You play softcore, it's way easier. And then on second characters, you have a bunch of you can have a bunch of like alt gear to help out, but no, it's pretty brutal. So if you don't enjoy playing the campaign, PoE2 might not be the game for you. It is very campaign heavy right now. Keep the dousing. We need a belt. Might actually gamble for a belt right now. Let's actually use some juice for this. It's a really shit suffix, but if we get a really good prefix before we have T, can't do it. Okay. So we're talking about the build that we're playing. And the build that we're playing, we ascend a martial artist on the monk, then we go hollow form. This is hollow form. You create images. If you consume a power charge, you create 3. And then in it, we've got socketed Sunder. That's a mace skill. It's a really, really slow mace skill. So it's 40% of your base attack speed. So if I was to use it myself, instead of me just like stopping fairly quickly, I would be doing what my ghost is doing. So I would still be in the air, and I wouldn't be able to move. I wouldn't be able to dodge roll. So Sunder on warriors is pretty brutal to use unless you have really high attack speed. And even then, it's kind of rough. So like people go Sunder totems to get around it. This is kind of like a Sunder totem setup. That's the basic layout for our current character. And then all the nodes we've got are either spec'd into attack damage or energy shield evasion. I won extra points. I ripped them out of poison. Where did I put them? I feel like I was pathing to somewhere new. Oh, yeah. Oh, I was trying this out. This is kind of cool. First approach, 80% increased damage with hits against enemies that are on full life. So this should be pretty strong. Going into just mapping, as well as cannot be blinded while we're on full life, so that's pretty nice. I don't know how often you get blinded, but for attack damage, I think we have a few. I can path backwards, just get this in the meantime. Dude, we're not getting any gold because I was wasting it on maps. So hopefully today we just start saving up some gold again. Alright, Willow. Trying to see if I did just go for effectiveness somewhere, like in the center here. I didn't. Interesting. I did just go rarity because I didn't want to deal with the extra boss damage. Boss health. Oh, this one, desert. It's all good. Not gonna overthink today. It's not all. It's not fun at all for every build, so you need to finish. Yeah. So this PoE2 at the moment is not very conducive to leveling second, third, or fourth character. Fifth character. I don't know how many builds people normally make in other RPGs, but I used to just do one and done before I started streaming. Do this real quick. A whetstone. Go. Be greater. Or to stack vaulting impact broken stance. I feel like you might have mentioned that when we were on Mace. It was either that or we were talking the essential, no, not on shaman. It was either that or it was the talisman, like wyvern setup for bone shatter. Broken stance was Fisher spam. Interesting. Alka's going Forge Hammer, which I thought was kind of cool to see. I don't know if he's actually going to stick it out full on Fishers, but I pulled up when we were looking at damage for this character, it made me realize that heavy swing is just physical damage, and we had heavy swing on Volcanic Fissure, which is 80% fizz as fire. So we were basically just slowing our attack speed down for no fucking reason. So on our previous character, I could have optimized that character even better. But yeah, I've been having a lot of fun on this monk. I didn't really innovate too much, if at all. Most of the innovation I came in with for the Mace Druid, and even then it wasn't too crazy. It was just me looking and trying to get like a really rare item. But I was just playing the class with ES leech on it, which is just any amount of leech in PoE2 is insane. Super nice. Oh, no. Okay, never mind. We definitely talked about that one too. Or I've talked about it with... Because, what else? Was there Bone Storm? There's some kind of crazy fizz damage spell set up that has kind of like a similar situation going. I mean, if we keep getting ritual, let's just keep doing it. We're kind of headed that direction. Maps are just going to take way longer. The thing, we're also not using weapon swap right now. So maybe... I mean, I'll take a look. Although attributes for weapon swapping from maces to we're pretty close to like the 25 dex nodes as well that we haven't taken. Yeah, it was likely just some brokenness with a blood mage. That's my guess, if it was some kind of crazy fizz setup. But it's wild to see how big the meta changes from league to league. Just with how much they're willing to nerf certain setups. I almost want to start getting item rarity again. Connell the Tormented is kind of a scuffed boss too. He's got some crazy fizz damage. I did try taking the 9 points that we have to just kind of mess around with and spec them into area of effect. When I was in the hideout, it didn't look like it was doing that much. However, now that I'm mapping, I wonder, kind of want to try it out again. See if it would help clear or not. Sleek. Can't even equip some of these things. I forgot to look where, dude, my PoE2 instincts are not in yet. Forgot to look where the wisps were going. Okay, bottom left. And here it is. We're also stacking up a lot of greater abrasions to the point where maybe we swap off and start trying to get the chaos one. But in general, gearing for this character has been really nice. We don't have our 4th Ascendancy, which is also something else I might do tonight. If I was going to do that, I'd have to make that decision pretty soon. And I would also need to feel confident that we could kill the boss. And at the moment, I feel like we'd have to get lucky. Because that dude just has so much fucking health. And we have a lot of room to get damage on this character. Getting up to 90 gets us an extra support gem on Hollow Form. As well as potentially getting level 20 spells. We're also looking at getting an Anoint. So an Anoint on our amulet, I think even some of the cheap mace ones would be like 8-10% damage. Definitely got options there. This Mortis, interesting. Extra, we'll probably grab the omens. These gloves are pretty sick. I think we already have them. Buy both, yeah. Then we gotta go kill this. Yeah, we'll see. I don't know if I have a Barya for it. That's like the actual issue. But there are a few maps I think you can run that guarantee it. Holy shit. Wait, what? Okay, so is there some degen on this fight too? There is. Is it like chilled grounds? Or just chilled ground doesn't degen, I don't think. Super fucking weird. Oh shit. First ascend, second ascend, ultimatum, third ascend, either one, but at a higher eye level. And we're gonna head to Sekima's if possible, for 3 and 4. I just don't know if I have a barrier for it. They're really Life Leech isn't gonna beat out the current weapon. It's pretty good though. I already have it. So actually start disenchanting these for more chance orbs. I haven't decided what uniques we want to chance yet. There's probably some gloves I should target, but just chilling. Okay, let's try this again. Again, shittiest fucking suffix. Worst prefix. I really have not enjoyed crafting evasion energy shield pieces so far. This is a double damage map. It's Meyer? Everybody fucking hates Meyer. Is this gonna be... No, okay. Oof. I thought this might be the Queen of Filth. That boss is pretty fucked up too. Yeah, we almost died on that last one because I didn't realize there was some kind of degen on that fight. I don't know where it was. I didn't figure it out. I just stayed way further away from him at the end, and I stayed off of whatever was on the ground. So I don't know if it was a debuff because we got hit by something, or if it was just a debuff applied to the cold shit on the grounds, but I was at 0 yes there for a bit, and easily could have been one shot. When it comes to why I missed something like that, I'm not traditionally an ES player. For 1 through 4, no, 1 through 3, we only played life builds, and then in point 4 we played our first ES character, but it wasn't pure, it was armor energy shield, which is nice. And then this is our first ES energy shield. 3 and 4 you get an endgame. 3 you can do pretty early into the endgame. But you just have to have a barrier that says you can, if you clear it, you get your ascendancy points. Four is pretty late, and the boss has more health than Arbiter of Divinity, I'm pretty sure. That might have just been a case where I took the mod that was like monsters in the trials have 40% increased maximum life or something. But even still, that boss is gonna take me a while, I think. But I hadn't decided if I was gonna do that today. If we go that route, it's gonna be a lot of runes in the short term, or we could try to set up some kind of stun, maybe power charge on stun setup with like the bells that you can guaranteed stun because they're They come out primed? I don't know. Level 15, let's go, and I will clear the rest of this map, because that is a lot of juice. Even though everybody hates this map. Breach. We also have yet to go to the Breach strongholds. I kind of don't like how many maps it takes you to get to like every single one of these locations. I've talked about it a lot, but I'm getting a better feel for maybe what I could talk about in a review video. Yo! 6 socket. I don't know what we'd put it on. And that's a problem. This build is such a one... And even though the 6 link that we put on already is just rolling slam, so like, it's definitely a big cop-out. So I'll look into getting like another skill. And really make this less of a one-button build. That's kind of what I want. Falconers. Ooh, spirits. Spirit would be cool. Ooh, shits. T1 deflection. I'd also take faster, or like start of ES recharge. I think it goes up to like 100% on suffix there. Essence of the Abyss, and then again, oh no, it's perfect installation. That fucking sucks. Did not mean to dodge roll that direction. That's crazy. What is that node? Wisdom. I think the Abyss is just fucking with my vision. I've also never used an Essence of Abyss, so I need to figure that out. Oh shit. Is that Kurgles? Oh, we can probably spec out of Kurgles and go back to Aminamus. We definitely... I think we definitely need light more than we need black-blooded. Huh. That's... Where will we get? Hey, unique ring, belts. Kind of want belts. There are a few belts I'd consider using. Rizlotha's for damage is kind of an easy option right now. But in general, when you take this, you're just gonna get trashiest item possible. Really big fan of the rare uniques that can drop from these things, and then like the very rare. So if we actually keep playing this character, I feel like we could see some pretty cool rare uniques in SSF that you wouldn't normally be able to get to. How's it going, Tess? Been a while, man. And I feel like last time you hopped in here, oh yeah, that's the shit belts. I was also like trying to figure my life out, and I have since figured my life out a bit, so things are looking up a bit. Yeah, it's like it's been an on-off thing for like the last 2 months, going through an interview process with a company, and I finally figured it all out last week, and this week is going to be go go go. But new job starts on not this Monday, but the next Monday, and I have to move in on Saturday. Hell no, brother. That I've also come to terms with will probably never happen. I've enjoyed streaming. Like the most consistent we've ever gotten with this game is streaming hardcore, And a hardcore is such a limiter on creative and unique builds. So if I wanted to go full content creator, I think I'd have to go softcore to at least grow the audience first. A lot of the people who do hardcore, they're like all-timers. Hardcore or SSF. That's not an excuse either. I'm also not the... I'm not the most engaging streamer either. But we found a pretty good niche, I think. This could be a potential upgrade. I don't know how much effort I want to put into this though right now, so we're just gonna save it. The chess piece, these things are easy. I click one thing. Oh, what the fuck? All right, T2 life. We have life, so that's not useless. But it kind of is. And then this would have to hit some kind of crazy shit. Okay. And then we're going to go effectiveness of rares, which is going to be good. This is the double boss again. I don't like poison. Like everything about the map mods here, this is not a good map for bossing. Oh, that is. And I could just swap this. Yeah, when it comes to the content creation stuff, it's actually I think it'd be way better for me to actually make the standalone videos for PoE2. It's just a lot of work, and you have to have a reason to make the video. Whereas streaming, you're just playing, so. When it comes to... Oh, what? We're using the default NeverSync as like a base for our loot filter, and it's based on the economy. It's going to be showing me items that are like... You pick it up because it's worth something, but maybe I need to spec off. Go back to my own stuff. But yeah, no, I just, it's just fun for me. We're not going to go variety anytime soon. Although I have also kind of gotten more of a balance in my life. Like I'm not 0.3. I think I was probably playing the most PoE2 I'd been playing in a long time. And then 0.4, it wasn't the most time, but it was the longest we spent in any league. And in 0.5, I am just kind of cruising. Pull up stream, play like 2 hours, like 3-ish times a week or something. It's been pretty chill. Yeah, I right before we hopped on today, I actually was in a deadlock game, and I had written that game off. I'm on and off with deadlock as it's gone through development. But as soon as it goes live, and I get to play, hopefully with an actual player base, I kind of want to see how good I am. Because right now I'm crashing people, but the last stint I did where I tried streaming it, not on this account. And again, just building any kind of base on like new stuff is just insane. But I got too high rank wise. I don't know if this has always been a thing, but as soon as you hit like the highest rank, which in Deadlock is Eternus, it forces you to queue up as multiple characters. I don't know if they reverted this change either, but I'm a one trick, and they forced me to pick a second character, so I just quit. And that was like 2 months ago maybe. And since then my rating decayed, so I got dropped out of Eternus, and now I get to play my character again. And I just walk into games and just destroy people. So I've gotten MVP in like 3 out of the 5 recent games I've played on a character that has no business getting MVP. So that's felt good. And I'm also not overplaying Deadlock, so like the balance I'm talking about is like, oh, I can hop on, play a game of Deadlock today. Or I can pull up, play my PoE2 character. We gonna stream today? Yeah, let's throw stream on. And we'll see if I can keep that up with a new job. I'm hoping everything's gonna work out. Although I have, you know, we'll see exactly what is needed, but I might be spending more time, especially the first year at this new spot in office. But I live pretty close by, so it's not like too crazy of a commute. And it's a nice setup for me, at least. Close to groceries, all that shit. Alright, again, this boss fight is actually a little scarier than I realized, and it's because of this one. Got the laser beam, but he's also got that move. Fuck that move, dude. This isn't powerful bosses, so their health is like half of what we were dealing with last time, so it's way easier, but still just so much degen for no reason, man. A lot of the boss fights, I feel like, are designed by ranged players. I can't explain it any other way. Kulamok felt identical. Kulamok having a core mechanic that was just like, oh, it's an orb that flies at 100% move speed directly at you and then drops a pool of degen wherever you're hitting. Just fucking the most ranged bullshit design ever. Yeah, okay. 3, that's gonna be a really strong upgrade if we ever get there. Let's go back down and do ritual, can we? Where's ritual pointing? Oh, I just didn't click it. Gotcha. But yeah, I don't know. I'm hoping everything works out. Could also crash and burn. It's dude, it's interesting because I like you're kind of piggybacking off of what I said, and like I agree with you, but then there's also like the thing inside my like I'm not a contrarian, but I am somebody who I'm like a stickler for like syntax and shit like that. So like we know Jonathan is a ranged player. We know he played the fuck out of Destiny. We know he loved guns and he really wanted crossbows that felt like guns in PoE2. Like I'm pretty sure all of that is a known thing. So like Jonathan for sure. However, that's one guy and that's one sort of setup. And I really like melee in PoE2, which goes against the grain. That's when we're talking contrarian, like that's what I meant by that thing. But if there's only 1 or 2 bosses in all of PoE2 that I get like this mad at, I'm okay with that. I just skip Kulamok. It's just frustrating because it's just a weird, you know, not repetitive. It's just something that keeps coming up. So like that, again, you don't really, the towers aren't mandatory. We don't necessarily need to be doing them, but like, I don't enjoy doing that fight. at all. We're going to skip Riverside because it's the monkey. I don't know. Well, okay, hold up. And then there's also this crazy phenomenon lately, and I don't think it's a thing, but I'll never know. So many of the issues that we hit on this character while we were leveling have gotten fixed. Or at least they've gotten referenced in patch notes. So, like, these are things that have been in the campaign since 0.1, and that I've called out time and time again. And they're finally doing something about it. So, like, the hitboxes on some of the Titan mobs in this game are really bad for rolling slam, as well as some other melee. And they worked on that a little bit already. And then in the most recent patch, they literally changed it for the Titan that, like, you literally couldn't build stun threshold, or, like, his stun threshold was, like, way too high. So you could never really stun him reasonably. There were so many things where I thought it was intended, but it seems like either a bug or they're just going against what their original intentions were, which I'm totally happy with. It's just extra punishing for melee for no reason. Thematically, me having bosses that I fucking hate, I think is fine. But then to do the fight with the Sunder, and like to have Sunder just destroy it when rolling slam is just not hitting. I don't know. Man, we fucking did it again. We got repulsion, but it's... Oh no, it's level 18. Let's go. Wait, this isn't... Fuck. That's not the skill. What's the skill I'm thinking of? Is it refutation? Is that what it's called? Whatever. Go for a CM pile. I got all excited for a sec there. Good to know it's only 18 though if you don't use all the runes. Yeah, what I was trying to I was rambling there, and it's like, the more people that continue to play melee even through all the adversity, I feel like eventually GG will get wind of the issues and just fix them. That's my hope. It doesn't help that this character's biggest weakness right now is degens. I'm like acutely aware of the shit that's on the ground. Yo. Way better than the boots we have. I forgot our boots are kind of shit. We swapped back to the boots we're currently using for the move speed, but we had better ones defensively. Doing a lot of damage because I think we've got extra chaos. Boss is also tough to hit, man. Maybe we do go Hammer of the Gods. Nah, let's figure. I want to figure out a unique gloves that we can go that'll increase our damage by a shit ton. That might be fun. Holy shit. Dude, fucking... like that weird camera thing with Rolling Slam that's been in the game forever, man. They gotta fix that eventually, right? Yo, we leveled up. Dude, getting the 90s super easy. You just have to run T15s. Running low-level maps for way too long, it looks like. Let's keep going around. This map has a bunch of stuff still left. Let's get the essence at least. I was thinking about this. So we're like melee only right now, right? And what that means is Mace is only right now. But when it comes to like adding swords, axes, etc., that's gonna be insane. Because then I'm gonna be weapon, like I could potentially weapon swap whatever the fuck I want. And then like if you go, can you dual wield a mace and a sword? And like I'll pull it up in a sec. Because is there anything in game that I would be allowed to dual wield with a one-handed mace right now? I don't think there is, right? So like, do we know? Because if you can't, that's kind of fucking shitty. But then at least we could, like on my Titan, I'd be able to dual wield two maces, two-handed maces. Then we could weapon swap to two-handed axes or swords or some shit. I don't know. I don't know how it's going to work out. But I am really looking forward to trying some other shit. That's for sure. T1 life, item rarity, dex, and the shittiest fire res roll. That is a really good ring. Holy. Thought the number... Oh. Bro, okay. Alright, these boots. Really high percent on suffix. Just give me a real high res. Figure out where to put these 2 points later. Yeah, I think you're right. I believe that. I was trying to think about elements and position a tree. Because basically, swords are going to come from duelist, which is going to be hybrid. And then axes are going to come from marauder, which is going to be pure strength. So like, axes have to also be fire. And then swords can be anything, I think? Like, it'll be interesting to see if they push... Or, I don't know, maybe they don't make... Because, like, Mace's... The skills are so heavily fire-focused. I don't know if they do the same with the other two weapon sets. Or if they give axes... Like, I guess you could give axes lightning. I don't know if that makes sense. And then swords are cold. Like, it just doesn't... It's not like one-to-one. There shouldn't be, like, a elemental tie. But because they so heavily tied maces to fire, like, I'm a little worried. Your fizz for axes, okay. I know we're getting Rage. And Rage has a bit of crossover with fire. I don't know which one's going to be the bleed. I know swords will be crits. I could see axes or swords as bleed. I don't know. That's something else I could be using. We could go some kind of banner skill. And that would be an extra button I could press. I mean, technically we could go banner skill plus hammer of the gods and just have that be my overall setup for a boss skill. I might grab that guy. Why is it pointing me back in this direction, though? A-list chime, not yet. Let me check. If that is what I think it is. No, it isn't. Let me look up what A-list chime is. Ah, you're right. Probably Impale for sure. A-list chime. Oh, lineage support. 10% chance to gain a power charge when expending combo. Supported skills. Oh, with supported skills per combo. And then we'd have to do something like either rip way of the mountain or way the stone fist and put 2 here, I think. And then just see if we can get... Because I don't think you can put... We'd have to get combo on the skill we're spending combo with. I don't know. I also don't know where you get this thing. Pure dual wield duelist ascendancy. That'd be kind of sick. I think dual is one of the best archetypes for like end game right now. The ritual is further down. What am I doing? Where am I going? I haven't used the Impale at all really so far. That's so weird. Man, I don't know. Hammer of the Gods lends itself so... Like, the Mace setup feels like it lends itself way better to Impale. Right? Like, really slow hits that you then want to follow up with, like, a lot of small hits with. But, I mean, it doesn't matter if it's a Mace or if it's a really slow sword, right? Like, you're still... Everything on the tree still has reduced attack speed for it. Like, I think I need to rip out... I don't know. Dude, they're 100% going to have a Guts sword. And it's going to be slow as fuck. And it's just going to be a chunk of metal. Is that my promise to the viewers right now? We're going Berserk build and everybody's going to... Dude, that's going to be the most fucking popular... The most broken... fucking warrior build of 1.0 right here. It's launching with swords and then it's going Titan and taking the backpack into whatever the fuck that thing is that gives you increased all the passives on the tree. Most generic setup, and then you're just stampeding across the battlefield while they play Guts music in the background. It's happening. I can't believe Diablo 4 actually had a Berserk crossover event. That fucking blew my mind. See here? Having combo on all hits should make it easy. And spends... Yeah, so we'd have to drop one of those points and get... that set up, but we'd have to ascend, so maybe I should target trying to get a Barya, because combo is something we haven't done at all, because I thought it was like really, like we're spamming Hollow Form, so I didn't think it was gonna be something that we could reasonably set up combo with. But I'm super unfamiliar with like the most basic monk mechanics. can I degent out just to the side of ground, man? Okay. The big ass map, we're gonna be skipping Abyss, I think. Unless it's down here. I think the boss is down to the right and then up again. Nah, I might just be up here. Jewel slot. Ooh. I'll take a look right after this. Got a bunch of chatters tonight. Actually, always a lot more fun with people chiming in, so thanks for that, guys. As always, if you're enjoying the content, like, subscribe, follow, all that shit. We did a major push at the start of 0.4, I think. But since then, I've just kind of been cruising. The stream has been most of what we've done this league, whereas in past leagues, I've been way more heavy on making like videos. But when it comes to maces, not much has changed. The biggest thing they added was face breakers, and I just didn't want to compete with everybody and trade this league going an attribute stacker. But it would have been a lot of fun to make a face breaker build, so I might swing back around to that towards the end of this. We'll see. Yeah, in the meantime, again, as I'm going through all this IRL stuff, as I'm figuring out, you know, oh, frozen. This boss definitely has potential to kill me. I don't think he has potential to one-shot, but his sustained damage gets pretty high, especially towards the end with the bleeds. He's bugged out. Hopefully he's fixed. Yeah, nice. I also don't know if he's bugged in maps or what, but like, he tends to keep the HP that he's at when he's pretty low here. So the follow-up ballista shots are pretty easy. I'm getting... Dude, there's so many weird fucking movement issues. Like, I was getting... Yeah. His foot hitbox is, like, not where it's supposed to be right now. Really fucking me up. Fuck this boss, man. Die. Jewel slot. Let's check it out. And let's also spec out of the abyss that I spec'd into. I just remembered so we're going Amanami. Of the setups that we're using, we could just give up Holoform, but kind of the most fun I've been having lately. Is it this jewel? I feel like this is really crit heavy. We're more so on this one. These are like whatever. Not gonna pat down. Could go down here. Interesting. Okay. So we'd have to go crit then. Like this This wheel we took when we had Hog Hunt going. Oh, these ones? How far is that? The range on it? Interesting. I don't know what the max range is. We must have to put in a ton of shit to... Interesting, okay. We'll think about it if we get lucky. Bloodwood, one of my favorite maps, and then Overgrown, our cruise. No spill's gonna be on. Oh my god, dude. That'll never not get me, man. When you click on a shrine, it increases your life and you just fucking freak out. Because you think you got tanked. Oh my god. Oh, and then I actually am getting tanked by a degen on the ground. Yuck. I also wish maybe I'll look into what is the other supports we can use with Sunder. I feel like we're not, like, even the final one on Sunder right now, I'm almost okay. We're using close combat, which in maps it's not like too crazy. The Sunder's like destroying stuff off screen. Before stream's over, maybe I'll go Area Effects, just so we could see how it looks. Because again, I wasn't impressed with it in the hideout, but there's not a lot of room in the hideout. And all we'd be giving up is like ES start, which we mostly have convalescence when we need it in mapping. So I'm not nearly as scared as when we do bosses. I don't know. I know I've seen people go long shot. I assume that was for mapping. I don't know if that's for bossing as well. But like I was saying, I was even willing to give up the damage so that we just even go just like AoE on it. Which could be good. We'll do that next map. Got a breach somewhere. We have rituals. This is a 4 ritual map. That should get us the boss fight. I'm really comfortable doing the boss fight. Normally? On a character without beach regen, I wonder if I'm ready for it. I don't know. But traditionally for me, King of the Mist is a fucking joke. But I really think the best options are probably going to be Lineage. And we're just not farming Lineage at the moment. But for mapping, I mean, more area of effects almost always is, you know, it's not going to hurt. reputation. There's our ultimatum. We could do 3 ultimatums in order to ascend. That might be fun, because I haven't done that ever. I've always not gone that route and just done trials. We just need another 3 of those, though. Let's greet. So why not? The next 2 points? The next 2 points looks insane, yeah. I just don't know how consistent that would be without the final 2. I don't... Like, if we put combo on... if we just added a skill and then put, like, combo on it, or, like, a combo spender, like, it would... Like, all my skills would start building it, yeah. Is that wrong? I don't know. We'll see. Let's do breach and then do this ritual. Yeah, I was watching my friend play his, like, the most cracked out character I've seen him have in, like, a long time, and I was really surprised by the EHP on the like Giga builds. But then it all kind of came together and made sense. Where the new boots that everybody's using works really well with ES. And dodge rolling's just fucking insanely strong. The runner wraps. Attack speed's cold. Lightning. Accuracy is blind? Yeah. He's blind on hits. Very, very good pair of gloves. Is it? That is a really fucking good pair of gloves. Holy shit. Oh, but the... God damn, dude. The lack of energy shield on it, though. Holy shit. That's crazy. Oh, there's a missing prefix. Okay, okay. Holy shit. So if we put on more... Or is it flat? I don't know which one's better. It's global. It's got to be the global more. I don't know. But these gloves are so... I want attribute requirements. Like, I don't need this leech. The extra attributes there's nutty. But it'd be cool if we did combo, I think. Because then at least there'd be another elements of the build. Oh, shit. This is one of the strongest hitting his attacks in the game. I think the one that he just did right there. And then he's got this fucking poison degen, which is trash. And then when his tail comes out, he's got a bunch of really jank-ass hitboxes, too. That's the one. Yeah, rolling rolling slam when things are stunned. There's our damage. We just gotta work on stunning more. Get the fuck out of there. There also is the shield wall version. T2, T1, keep that, just in case. I don't think they go unique shield. About an hour and a half. We almost made it. Got one more map. Let me check if I have a rib. I also need to buy the abyss. We do. I'll just hit it with a rib. Fuck it. We got percents. I don't remember what percent does. Recoup, terrible. Holy shit. What a disappointing end to that pair of gloves. Damn, dude. Maybe we save. Around it. Final map before we hit Kertarth. Overgrown. Is this the one of the construct bosses? Yeah. Okay. But we also do have to complete all rituals this time. Get the points. Without buying maps, yeah, we're getting some of our gold back, so we can start gambling for bases. Another triple item. Whisper of the Brotherhood. I feel like is a pretty good ring. That's something we could also look into going, maybe. Some kind of elemental setup with our builds. Because we've basically swapped it off it completely. And we're missing out on shock. And shock would be pretty big damage, yeah. Loot filter at least thinks it's... Hold the lightning, attack speed. It's what it is. Oh, wow. Yo. I don't think she has 3 uniques every time we kill her, but I haven't dealt with this before. That's fucking sick. Rogue Exile in our ritual from the start. And hopefully there's 4. Full damage. Crit bonus, accuracy, evasion. Those are all okay. There are 4. Let's go, dude. We're gonna get... We'll see. We'll see if it guarantees at least 3 uniques. I don't think it will. I think we just got lucky back-to-back there. I forgot to let the ritual point the way. That's on me. And the piece that I probably need to upgrade the most is the belts. I just don't know what a good ES belt looks like. What do we got? 10 o'clock. Almost approaching 2 hours here. We'll get in. Yeah. So it isn't guaranteed the same amount of uniques. But just by chance, we hit 3, and now we're, this one's got 2 on it. I'll probably go back to town and take all these things and disenchant them for a chance orb. Not a bad ring. That's... Alright, let's go back real quick. Reddit light. That was Enoch I was maybe thinking about getting on the Mace Druid. Trying to go for like a full crazy rage setup with spell damage and Crown of Eyes, I think. The Crown of Eyes is tough to get. Just as hard to get as Constriction Command. That one we did actually pick up. I felt like it was pointing us down there. And I naturally just pathed up. I don't know. Yeah, so boss is up here. No ritual on the boss. Dude, I kind of feel like blind fucks with the boss's AI somehow. Because these guys have been sitting around a lot more than I'm used to. There it is. Most uniques we've gotten a map in a long time. Let's just pat down here. Where's the ritual? I also have yet to run into a Rogue Exile that has like a crazy unique that just fucking bricks our builds, but I feel like that's a thing that I've heard happen. Sapphire ring. Dude, I fucking love how many pieces of jewelry the Rogue Exiles drop. It's fucking crazy. Honestly, just fucking okay. Garbage. What's down here? It is what it is. We've gotten so... Dude, in the last 2 leagues, ritual tablets were so scarce, and now we're getting so many. This is so nice. Holy shit, dude. Alright, give me a Mage Blood. Wear Mage Blood for me real quick. Hesperia, you came with no gear on, man? Come on. Can't be dropping 0 uniques. But I will take triple rings fine too. We missed the Verisium note. Never mind, it's right here. We get. This is a nothing. Give me armor scraps. We really need armor scraps. I feel like they should let you buy them somewhere. Unit jewelry, sure. Yo, that's a thing? I'm not in Trade League and it's popping up my Trade League notifications? I don't like that, dude. I got out of there for a reason. I don't like that at all, dude. I didn't know that thing. For a sec. T2. It's got thorns. Fuck that. Let me check plate belts. Any belt at this point, right? Nope.
Yes, these are our supplies. Gold is useless to me. Take it.
Not bad. Put fire on it. Triple res again. All these. Alright, let's go check out what's going on here. I don't think we get to fight the boss yet. We have to path to him, if I remember correctly. Reveal the crux. You must be closer to reveal this. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 maps than the boss. I think that's what we'll do, and then we'll call it a night. So let's go get that going. We also got our first passive for ritual. Just gonna straight up here real quick. I said I wanted to try it. Let's do it now. $7 points. So we ripped faster energy shield recharge rates, as well as a bit of damage, to get 12, 24, 24 plus 36, 56% increased area of effect, and then we're going to pop on magnified effect. The only issue with Sunder is that it doesn't increase like the width. Acropolis is fine. So this is mostly going to increase how far the Sunder goes. I'm pretty sure. But like, I think it'll be like most of the screen. So maybe we keep this setup while we're mapping if it feels better. Like, I can't really tell. Like, visually, it's kind of all just a mess anyways. And a lot of the time, the holoform, like, ghosts kind of stack on each other. So if I'm talking about area of effect, it's like, I almost wish they would, like, hit in different directions and shit, but that doesn't seem to be how their AI works. Swift Alloy we will take, and I can't remember why. Swift Alloy is cast speed. Is that right? We'll see when we pick it up. I think it's like power charge on crits with Way the Stone Fist. That's my guess. It is cast speed. I think it is the power charge setup. Oh yeah, and then we have to do all the... Okay, gotta do every ritual. That's fine. That's fine. I didn't look where it was going. Man. I gotta get into the habit of looking. That's crazy. It's up? What? That's where we came from. Like bosses up there too. Well, I don't know how common it is for boss plus ritual to be on top of each other. Wait, what the fuck? I don't know how I missed this. The thing I wasn't super familiar with is how much more AoE we got on Rolling Slam, to the point where maybe I kind of want to try Holoform Rolling Slam, honestly. Let's swap it out real quick. Oh, no, I can't. Fuck. I can't quickly swap this. I need a skill gem. But I will try in a moment. I could go that route. I just don't like. So I kind of want to get to the point where I don't even click it. And normally that's my goal, is to not use the overlay. So like if I'm using it too much, the solution for me is just to use it less. But that's a pretty shitty solution. So I'll try I'll mess around with the settings off stream. So when I do get into the habit of pressing it, I'm pressing it less. I just don't want to be so like Ben is like the all-time PoE1 like competitive. You know what competition they have in this game, and I can't stand watching him play with like 100% of the time when he's in maps. He's got the map up. It actually really stresses me out. Dude, why is this guy? Oh no, I don't. Why the fuck does this guy have 4 million life? I also think I've gone a lot of PoE1 with like a really fucked up mini map too, and it was because when you go into settings and you're like scrolling down, if you accidentally hovered over one of the like sliders and you hit auto scroll, it would like scroll the value. And I feel like there were some times where I was like scrolling values on accident. I had like a really fucked up mini map in PoE1 for a long time. It was because of that. All right, give me a good belt. Fuck you. All right, probably up there, huh? Speed doesn't matter too much to me. The Delhi Ghost wins has been pretty crucial for when I'm like trying to gun it to the end of maps. But when it comes to rituals, I am not somebody who wanted to farm ritual. They're really good in SSF because you're guaranteed uniques, and getting uniques also is going to be difficult. So I haven't gone into the mentality of ritual farming. But if this is really common where I'm like running around and backtracking and shit, we'll make some changes. If you're playing not streaming, bruh, do whatever. That's totally fine. For me, this was just a streaming thing. Like, I wanted to get to a point where if players were watching, then they also weren't just staring at a map. But I don't know how many people actively watch you when you play Path of Exile versus, like, other games. So it might just be fruitless, but either way, I'm trying it. T2, T1 boots, but they're pure evasion. I mean, that could be a better belt. Just do Lightning Cold again. And then just hit it with a bunch of exalts. That's fine, yeah.
Time is of the essence.
Do I have none? No way. Bro, we have 0 cold res. That's fucking blows. Alright, we'll keep this, I guess. They learned.
What you need.
Try combo. Ooh. Combo, Earth Shatter, Hollow Form, and Warcry. Interesting. We have no combo set up yet. We haven't ascended. I don't think I have a bar yet. Let me double check. Yo, we have 3. Hold up. We have a cowardly, we have a victorious, we have 2 victorious. Oh, this might be the first league where we actually get ultimatum as our 4th ascendancy instead of trial. I have seen Shield Wall though, which is a really similar setup. So Shield Wall, Warcry, blowing shit up, Sunder, blowing shit up. I didn't want to wait. Let's try. We're gonna try Rolling Slam here, just because I think this looks fucking funny. So instead of Sunder, we're just gonna have a bunch of me just running around everywhere. And because we have crazy AoE on it, I think it should be fine, probably. We'd have to start casting Sunder ourselves. But this could be more damage. It's definitely more damage when they're stunned. Fucking A, man. AoE compared to Sunder, though, is a little rough. Like, it actually matters the direction you're pointing in. You can't just kind of, like, click it wherever. Okay, this is telling me to go left. That was almost pointing at, like, a different one, so there might be another one further left here, I think. Yeah, we'll try Rolling Slam for the boss. I'm really curious how the boss damage feels. And then I might just have to put Sunder on so we could Sunder the broken armor. So it'll be the same, but if it's like significantly more damage, just swapping to Rolling Slam real quick is really funny. Oh shit. Ah! Yeah, this is the first time we tried Bonk Monk. And it's been pretty funny so far. That's for sure. Nope, bottom right. Okay. Oh. You gotta love the ritual maps that are just like, yeah, it's right here. This feels like a little ritual neighborhood. You guys were close-knit community. And then I could also put Sunder where Bone Shatter is. We haven't been using Bone Shatter. I actually kind of like this. We'll see. The other really funny one that I thought was like it's the same shit. Like every single slam you can think of is always gonna be really funny. But Stampede looks insane too. Like it's just so much fucking visual clutter though on your screen. Yeah, I mean, I feel like we're getting a less clear here. So we'll probably swap back to Sunder for mapping. But as soon as we hit this boss, if I see that this thing does a shit ton while it's stunned, we might stick this out. Oh wait, leap slam. Yo, that's the other one. Just going leap slam would be really fucking funny to me, man. Let's keep our glove setup going. Bericium's here, Essence is here, everything's here. Six Vericium. What the fuck is that? Huh. Good thing we cast spells. Mjolnir? Yo! Fucking Mjolnir. Leap slam. Holy. Dude, maybe I am just like aiming it poorly. Like Sunder, I was spoiled. Yo. Juice there, fuck that. Immunity for the... Oh, fuck, spill's gone. No! And a clock came and went, man. He was doing insane maps I wanted to see, but he didn't say anything before I hopped on stream. This might be... I feel like it's for the best, though. I hopped in and watched my friends do, like, crazy, like, 200 or, like, 400% deli maps, and I feel like I was just, like, getting him killed. I'm just there distracting him, talking about dumb shit. Alright, give me the rune I'm never gonna use. Fuck. Crest is good. Is boss in the center on this map? No, okay. Alright, rolling slam. Oh, it's Crowbell. What the fuck? It's Crowbell with no armor? Sir? I mean, that's about the same. I don't know. It's not funny enough. Sunder's just as good. We'll go back Sunder. Chillin'. We get Chobber Smacker. Consecrated Path. Consecrated Path was the one where it was like a... It was a slam version of Flicker, basically. Unless there was like an alt quality on it. General's Cry was one of the summon setups. I don't know. I don't know which one you're talking. Ooh. What is that? All attributes cold. Armor, though. Yuck. Jobber Jabber. We are 2 maps away from the boss, right? Yeah. Trenches fucking sucks. I hate this map. We're almost 89? Do we get another 3 levels or so tonight? Yeah, damn. 2 levels? I think we were 86. Yeah, I'm already getting ritual fatigue. Doing 4 rituals every single map is this is not how I enjoy playing my ARPGs. So after we do this boss here, we're probably gonna chill on ritual for a bit. We're gonna wait a little while before we do Bodok. Of the things that could kill this character, that's either number 1 or number 2 is my guess. I don't know the fight enough. There's some pretty crazy shit in there, and then Guillemot's number 1. I feel like it's got, I don't know, the cold thing on that fight. Like, I never know when to dodge, and then the poison degens, they're just a lot. Yeah, no problem, man. I've been doing a lot of changes in when I stream, and as soon as I get on a new schedule, so I'm gonna be working again. I don't actually know my hours. Like, I know what's I've been said I'm expected to do, but like I don't actually know how long I'm gonna spend in the office. So when I figure that out, we'll see if what my schedule's gonna start looking like. But for a while there, I was starting stream weekdays at like 6 p.m. And I feel like I've gotten people consistently over like the past 2 or 3 years as I've been doing this, saying like they're global and also it's like 5 a.m. where they're at or something, and I'm just like, I'm just chilling, like hanging out after dinner. And they're like way late into the night. Or in your case, just waking up, man. It's wild how much of a global game PoE is. I still think a lot of our viewers are American, but I think it's a carryover from when I did a bunch of D4 stuff. I kind of want to take these gloves just to see what they turn into. I think I know what they turn into, and they're not too crazy, so we're probably not going to use them. Maybe we just take the juice. We'll take the juice. Another boss kill going. Okay, give me armor scraps. For the love of God, dude. It's just a bunch of trash. I'm not even... Oh. 1% increased energy shield recharge rate per 30 maximum ward. We have 0. Like, ward doesn't make nearly as much sense on ES builds as it does on armor builds. Or life builds, sorry. You're trading EHP for EHP. It's just kind of... It is what it is. Red boss should be down here. And again, this boss has some of the strongest fizz. Gotta respect him a little bit, but not entirely. He's still kind of a joke. Did spits. Now he's gonna do that shit. Okay. Get out of the fucking degen, dog. Fucking stun your ass. Where am I getting the random charges from? Like, how the fuck did I... How do I have a frenzy charge? Huh. Is it... maybe one of the charms that we got? I doubt that, though. Just fucking die, dude. T1, C1, but it's just shit mods. Bruh. Quality till the 27th? Oh, damn, hell yeah. I had a bit of a holiday there, but it was super stressful while I was job hunting. I'm going to throw on lightning, and we'll see if this is going to be a belt upgrade here. Got greater exalts, but it is what it is. 17 life, shitty flask. All right. It's still a lot more resistance. So yeah, technically we go for it. Our belt was really bad, and now we get another charm slot, so I'm going to put in Ignite. Dowsing. Oh! Darth Shooter. Thanks for the follow, dog. I've been getting a good amount of follows after doing the dual stream, but I feel like every now and then it's actually just bots. But I trust. I believe. This is the first crit map we've done. We don't have any crit damage reduction, I don't think. We'll play this a little safe. Reservoir boss should be fine. Yeah, let's actually disable Deli insta. I don't give a fuck. I turned off Deli, and now there's fucking Omniphobia still. Interesting. Okay. Well, that works out. Unique belts again. The last bit of HP feels so good. Dude, I haven't played culling in a while, and I kind of want to... What was it? There was one pair of unique gloves that sets up purely for a culling setup. Like, it gives you a skill that culls, and it looked really interesting. Just don't know if we have it. Hunting? Job hunting. I was job hunting. And I finally figured it out. Like, that's what the past 2-3 months have been for me. Essentially, I'm on holiday, but it's not... it's not because I wanted to be. Oh, interesting. Horus Flights? I've looked up extensively, like, the rare mods on monk gloves, but I feel like there's still some unique gloves that I could make some setups with. Like, the pair that this guy has on right now is one of the ways where we could get every charge in the game, but I just felt like the chance was too low. I don't know if you can corrupt it up to like 15% or some shit, but... Let's see. Oh, we ran out of... God damn it. Ran out of ID scrolls. It's, I was for a bit, but I went through like this massive like 2-month long process, and I finally got a contract all signed last week. So heading into next week, not like tomorrow, but the next Monday, I start a new job. And what I was, why I brought it up though is because streaming PoE2 kind of kept the days feeling a little bit less like I'm doing nothing, and giving me like a little bit more structure is pretty nice. Orb of Annulment. It's fucking. We gotta go do the rest of the rituals though. Ah, I see. Okay. Stonefist has some pretty cool stuff so far. Really big fan of the Ascendancy. God damn it! I need to. Gotta go back to town. Fuck it. I need to be able to ID items in maps. Just too many items. Oh, that's... Forgot about strength. Strength on belt could be huge. Okay, what we roll? If we ever get like a 10% 10%er, I think maybe we keep. It's so bad. And two, that was okay. Colds into, what do we get? Guy around. Holy shit. That is 5 out of 6. And it could be 6 out of 6. We're not going to gambit it. Because by itself, that is a fucking insane amulet for me. That's double T. Holy shit. We're gonna go under cold. We're not. Wait, where'd I get the cold back? The belts? We got the belt upgrade. Bro, how much ES is... Okay, it's not crazy. Oh, it's not crazy because of the, we had global. But the attributes though, right? No. Fuck. It's still a really good amulet. It's just not as crazy as I thought it was. Okay. We'll keep it around. Maybe we'll corrupt it. Or maybe we will try to collarbone the mana off. I don't know. Let's put some wisdom. There. Forest flight with the pedal. Yo! My friend has an insane build with the pedals one. You talking about the Ruonic, the ice one? My friend's always been somebody who does like niche builds. He's not a content creator, and this is the first time in a long time where I kind of want to make like a build of the week video on his build this league. Because a lot of streamers have tried to make the build work, and his version was just like super cheap and also broken. Well, sorry. It uses a cheap weapon. I'm pretty sure all of his builds are fucking, you can dump like divines and divines into them, but compared to what the big boys are doing, it seemed like he had a really nice setup. Yeah, the amulet seems like sleeper. Dude, I'm pretty excited. So I'm moving, but then I'm also getting closer to us groceries. So I'm kind of looking forward to getting back into to cooking every day. I had to walk like 20-ish minutes. One like round trip, like the walking was probably like 30-40 minutes for my current groceries, and the one I'm going to is just like so much closer. We good? We're good to leave. Now it's boss time. Gotta fucking lock in. Let me pull up Jorgen.
Yes, this is all we have.
Is that the PoE, like the official PoE guy? Or is that just a content creator? Oh, just a content creator. Oh, interesting. Okay. Yeah, we'll see. You don't need a map for this, do you? You do. That's annoying. Does it matter? If it does, we'll run one of these. Totally fine.
Not a world.
I did not swap off. Can I leave? Okay, I'm gonna treat this guy with respect. Let's try long shot. Just feels for Sunder here. And then we're respecking out of the PoE shit. Two extra points. Where were those? Those two down there? No poison. Down here. In. Okay.
Her body shall become home to all men. You will not claim her. I will not allow it. Right.
The damage on that pool I did not like. But he doesn't have a lot of life here. The only chance we die is if we like get lost in the maze, I think.
A sliver of what my home feels like.
Really jam-packed this with guys, huh? I think this is the second time I've done it since they've added these fucking mobs in here. Oh, but so far this is all in the one direction. Alright, we're going up. My character is getting fucking moved around though, man. Yeah, we got it. Easy. And then, again, I've always had, felt like the second phase is easier. Scene, you don't move. Then we gotta move at the ends. Chilling. Oh yeah, he's just taking too much damage, man. Your frogs do nothing to me. Give me an ingenuity. Give me a diamond. Fuck. We got the Thorns boots. Of course it was always gonna be the Thorns boots. Not gonna go Thorns build in hardcore though.
I'm sorry, Aoife. Let us leave this.
Seek out powerful effigies of the nameless.
Okay.
From them and build your own.
So you just randomly click, right?
With it,
So there's no option here, right? It just starts. Slash or hidden ground. We'll do slash. Chaos orbs. Greater Regal? Go back to seepage. Greater Regal. Go blood. Alright, well, that's the setup to get us to Bodok, I think. But not for tonight. We're just gonna chill on that
remain strong.
go hideout. Don't think that's gonna work. How do I leave? Weird. Anyways. GG's. I'm always super confident fighting that guy. So I wasn't surprised. 1 life? What does life turn into? Less damage taken while in low life trash. I don't know what we get access to. I go here? I don't know which is which. We'll just chill. Yeah. Let me check. One of my goals today was to get a new belt. We got at least like 20% res on both-ish, sort of upgraded there. We've yet to really find any other. Let me actually check. Okay. Let's go helm here. I'm curious what the item level of this stuff that we're now looking for is. I'm level 79, soaring mask. Let's see what base types I'm looking for. Like, how high is soaring mask on this? Helmet dex int. Soaring is number 2. Grinning mask is number 1. Okay, so that's a really good base we just picked up. Nice. Yeah, thanks for stopping by, man. I've been, we'll keep the stream going, and then once I figured out work stuff, I'll set like a more hard schedule. But as always, been enjoying PoE2, so hope your build works out. And if you're playing hardcore, hope you stay alive, my dude. Ooh, T2. T2 with Chaos Res. Currently have T2 with pretty shitty. The T9 accuracy is incredibly bad. So I think I'm going to hit this with fire here. And then just see what we get off of, we have another rib. I don't think we have another reroll. We have 1 reroll, but I don't think it's going to be worth. It hit prefix. Yo, I feel like that could be worth, actually. Just to get a really strong flat roll. And then it'll give us a reason to go do Abyss if we ever hit something else. Let's give it a go. Yeah, I understand. The friend that's doing the crazy content is hitting like the Nvidia issue where his entire screen freezes for like 20 seconds. We hit flat, but it's super low. Oh, come on, man. I'm gonna go life. Because it's not a dead mod, at least. Maybe I should have just taken whatever flat I could have gotten there. Alright, we invested enough. Let's do a double. Do we have a double? No, I don't. Okay. I don't think I'm gonna hit it with 2 greater exhausts. Let's just hit it with 1. Holy shit! T2 flat, let's fucking go, dude. Oh my god. This had T1 flat on it? Dude, how was I blanking on how strong my current helmet is? Holy shit. So this is like almost like a side grade, even if we go for it. I'm gonna hit the final suffix with a greater though. And we got 25 lightning. This is almost identical. We just lose out on a bunch of deflection rating and we gain life. Interesting. All right. Well, new helmet if I want it. That's wild. And I can do that again. Let's do that again, but with boots. Now that I know that pretty top level bases can drop here. Ones more though. Alright. We'll chill. Keep around 300 golds. And I think we're gonna call it there. I'm in dire need of armor scraps, so I might actually start picking up stuff with quality on it. Actual types. Smothered is chaos orbs, vortex of creatures. Let's do infested. Or wait, you're supposed to do belts, huh? Tainted? What's tainted? Tainted's fine. We're chilling. Alright, GG's guys. I should be on tomorrow. And then I think we'll do Monday, Wednesday. Maybe Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday this week, but probably Monday, Wednesday. Yeah, as always, enjoy. Good luck in PoE2, and then catch you guys in the next one. Peace.